The basketball addicts are back at it, but no, Kawhi ain't. What was the final score, Dwayne? 129 to 115. I don't know. I didn't watch the fourth quarter because this was bad. Okay, I watched
I
the
didn't
first
watch the
half.
last 3 quarters.
Yeah, no, this is real bad. But here's my question: is the predictability of these NBA playoffs bad for said NBA Drew Ebanks?
It's always been like that. I mean, when you look at there's been more competition, but you kind of knew
but you know what,
the
it's gonna
Celtics were going to win back in the day, or the Lakers.
But this is going to be the worst year, though, man.
No,
it's going to be the worst year
put
totally.
This
man.
year specifically, but we've seen the competition level, the skill level of players in the league. It's been watered down. A lot of young players need more veterans in the league, and I think it's been going that way. NBA is always about stars. If you have one or two stars, they're gonna make a big difference.
But I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch like the Sacramento Kings had a chance.
Like
you know
the
what I'm saying?
more
Lakers.
competitive.
The Spurs had a chance. Like there were, the Final Four all had a chance, maybe the 5 or 6.
No.
Now you look at the NBA and you pretty much know who's going to be in the finals.
It's boring now. It's boring.
So you didn't answer. Is it bad for the league? You just started talking. You didn't answer my question.
You know what? In a way, I think for fans, it's bad. For the league, they love it.
It's horrendous, though. No, I think it's even bad for the league, too, man.
don't
Because
know. They're
these
not
games are going to
complaining.
4 games. No more game 6s, no more game 7s. The best series in this whole playoffs with the Celtics and Wizards.
The
best series. Who would ever thought
going
the
to
league was
get
going to be?
the Cleveland versus Golden State. I think they love that.
we say love.
That's all they care about.
Here's what happened. One team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, had 4 #1 draft picks in 13 years. The other team signed one of the best free agents ever available because one of their guys had an injury and wasn't on a max deal. So now you have the 2 powerhouses, one in each conference.
Are we all going to ignore my questions?
They're so much better than everyone else. Look, it's
Is this good for the league?
no, it's not good
No,
for
it's not.
it is not
Terrible.
good for
It
the
is
league. You
not
have
good
not
for the
had a good playoffs. The finals, different story.
Yeah.
The finals are going to be great for the league,
Yep.
but these playoffs
Right.
haven't been
Boring.
good.
So
That's
even
saying
even
what
a
I-
regular season.
That's more of
Here's
what
my
I meant.
ask.
The finals are going to be
So here's
incredible,
my ask.
for sure.
Yeah.
What's better for the league, a competitive finals throughout, or are they just happy with having the 2 teams that everyone cares about meet at the end of the
it doesn't have to be that black and white. You want a
But it
compelling,
is.
You want a compelling finals, and that's good. But you had a really boring, uncompetitive playoffs, and that is bad.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a bad playoffs. I will
bad,
admit. Sometimes I even tweeted yesterday, a couple days ago, that I wasn't even watching the Boston game.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
It is
It's
hard to
tough.
watch,
Yeah.
but ultimately, like I said, as long as they get that final matchup, I think that kind of will make up in a way. Hopefully,
Oh,
will
yeah,
make
yeah.
up
It will
for the
definitely
lackluster
make up,
playoffs.
but it's
But
just-
it is getting worse. It is
Yeah,
getting worse
yeah.
year by year. You
Yeah.
definitely have to admit
People aren't tuning in. They're tuning out because they're just like, you know what? When June
Well,
1st starts, that's when
I don't know if that's
the
true
finals.
though. The ratings are still there. I don't know if it's accurate for you to say that people.
I don't know,
are tuning
man.
out.
I know because I'm tuning out. I'm
just
tuning
because we
out.
are, we're not.
No, I know a lot of
but
people.
we're the hardcores who
discerning,
watch
yeah.
almost every
Yeah.
night, and now we're not watching as
It's
much.
boring
but,
basketball,
But
man.
the casual fans are still turning out. They're still getting huge ratings.
To me, I think the key is effort. I'm not seeing the type of effort and execution that we're used to seeing at the NBA level of basketball. And I think that right there is where the league has to figure
So much
something
less
out.
is
I
at
don't
stake
know
when
where
you're
it's
winning a
gonna
game in four games, 5 games, the series is over. It's just not good ball. But we do have to take a minute to pay homage to one of the greats who did bring us a lot of Game 7, Game 6 moments. Manu Ginobili, the guy who you said we should say hasta to. Is it hasta la vista, hasta luego? How do you say bye in Argentina?
Well, isn't hasta luego is
Spanish? I
see
don't
you
know.
tomorrow?
Okay, so maybe we're not as
Well,
worldly
no,
as
it
we
was
thought we
terrible,
were at the
no.
beginning of the show.
Hasta
But
mañana is
Manu
tomorrow.
Ginobili is quite possibly one of the greatest
Top 10.
international.
4 chips?
Top 10.
Where would you rate him? Where would you rate him as in terms of international basketball players?
Yeah,
Top
between
10.
5 and
Playing
10.
in the NBA.
5 and 10, between 5 and 10.
You have 5 and
Yeah.
10. Obviously,
Yeah.
Dirk is right up there.
Yeah.
Nash.
Steve Nash, Hakeem, Elijah Wan.
Yep. Dikembe, you're gonna put Dikembe up there too.
Drazen Petrovic.
Hey.
Okay,
there
first
you go,
off, you
Drazen.
guys are putting Dikembe and Drazen ahead of
I'm
Manu.
putting
No, I'm
Ginobili
saying
ahead
they're
of-
in that top 10. I'm
Yeah,
not
you're
putting
just.
No, no,
I
I
think
think
top
top
5.
five.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're
I'm
just
throwing
throwing
names.
out names now.
Yeah, we're throwing out names.
Ginobili is a top 5 international
Top
player
5, top
of
5,
all
top
time.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta
There's
give
no
you
doubt
that.
about it.
Yeah.
He has to be.
Championships, Olympic gold medal.
Yep. The upset of the
You
dream
said
team.
no, Kashif.
No. I'm just saying definitely top 10. I'd put him 5 to 10.
And the thing about that guy,
put
is-
5 to
Wasn't
10
much of a
Akil.
dream team.
the thing
He's
about
top
that
5.
guy is
Hey,
he
come on,
brought
man.
in the
Well-
golden age of
well-
Argentinian basketball.
Hold on.
Ask
Name
me,
5 international players better than Manu Ginobili.
Steve Nash, Hakeem Olajuwon,
Yep.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Up.
I would go Dikembe. I like
No,
Dikembe.
you cannot
Why
go
not? You put
Dikembe.
Dikembe on the Spurs
No,
team.
you can't.
Oh, you can't go to Kemba.
No.
Can't
Why
go
not?
to Dikembe.
You would give to the
Can't.
Spurs.
Cash if
not
Cash
have
would
won
have
those
it's been
four
denied. It's been
championships
denied by
without
everybody on the
Ginobili.
panel. So move on.
You know who we were forgetting though?
Who?
Tony Parker.
Hey,
Parker.
there's
His
Parker, there you
teammate,
go.
Yes.
who really
Yep.
Parker
But if,
and Ginobili
is
kinda went
Ginobili
hand-
better than is Parker better than Ginobili?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
a tight
tough-
race.
It's a tight race.
Remember, the
What
point.
about my dude Detlef?
Hey,
No, that left right. Okay, we're gonna end this argument now because we're getting ridiculous.
Sarunas
No,
Barcelona.
Tony Parker, you said, yeah.
was awesome.
You said Tony.
Golden State
You can
Warriors.
be awesome, but what Manu Ginobili has done
Sarunas.
is finished.
Yeah,
It's
you're
in
just throwing
concrete.
names out now.
He's
You're not making
accomplished
arguments.
these things.
So is it
Yeah.
Tony or is it Manu? I don't know. That's like
No,
it's
that's a toy.
hard.
That's a toy cost.
That's
Tony
high.
and Manu.
Well, that's a
You
coin
haven't
toss,
mentioned
He's still in the top
Pau
five.
Gasol yet.
If that's 4 and 5, he's still in the top 5.
Gasol?
Gasol, oh,
He's better than Gasol.
No.
Manu's better than Gasol. More chips.
Wow, that's your
More
boy,
international
Pau
wins.
Gasol.
I love Pau. I love Pau.
Yeah, but
Ma-
Pau was a starter on 2 NBA champions who did not win without.
Manu could have been a starter on 4. He chose to be the 6th
No,
man,
he didn't
so
choose.
it really doesn't
He
matter.
didn't choose. Pop said, "Hey, shift down to the bench, and you're gonna be the 6th man off the bench." That's all. That's all that happened.
So he couldn't have started for that team.
And
He
also,
could've, but you didn't
also
need him
Pau
to.
Gasol has had a brilliant career. It's not just the 2 championships.
Yes.
He also has done well on the international level as well.
Okay.
So there's still, there's about 5-6 names that are out there that really compete for that.
Yeah,
that
5 to
mantle.
10. He's 5 to
Yeah.
10, no
he's in
doubt.
there. He could be
Shut
top
up,
5.
Kashif.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
Anyways.
here come the shut-ups.
Yeah, no. Once I get upset, everyone's getting shut up.
He's upset now. He's mad.
Yeah, because
Feels
Manu's top 5. Anyways, as we move on, a man that we all tremendously respect for his basketball brilliance, R.C. Buford, has his work cut out for him. I doubt Manu's coming back. I doubt TP's coming back. We know Tim Duncan's not coming back. LaMarcus Aldridge has sucked in this round of the playoffs. What does he do in the offseason with this version of the Spurs? He's got 2 young point guards, but after that, it's just Kawhi.
Sign Chris Paul. Put that money to Chris Paul. Chris Paul's never going to win with the Clippers. Bring him to San Antonio under the system of Greg Popovich. They will guide him. He
Do they
will
have
guide
enough-
him to the
Do
championship.
they have enough pieces right now to bring in
know
a
if
Chris
they have
Paul, or
enough
is it
firepower.
rebuilding season?
No, not rebuilding season. man.
That isn't a bad idea.
Thank
But
you,
it's
Dan.
it's not the Spurs way to go out
It hasn't been.
and spend a ton of money on a veteran free agent.
But sometimes you got to make those changes.
No, I think if you're asking me what they do, they're going to do what they always do and go with young players, develop them. Guys like Jonathan Simmons coming out of
All right,
nowhere.
I'm
these are
going to
gonna
leave
be
Dan.
good
I'm going to
players.
leave you with the last word of that one, and I agree
Wow,
with him.
that's
Cash, if you're wrong, shut up.
No, Chris Paul. What do you mean?
Still more to come.
Chris Paul, baby.
Here on Canada's home for Talking Hoops. We got to talk about the NBA awards. They've completely thrown us for a loop. I miss when they used to hand out the awards before the game, and you got to see that whole, I don't know, maybe I'm just old and harping about things that I liked as a kid. Bring back the old ways, man. Bring it back. Hang up.